Yeah, that's the outfit.
Very easy. It takes persistence and determination.
That one. That's I'm just really thankful that I have godly community. So as soon as I got home, I got on my knees and I y'all, this matcha is tea. Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly meeting. We're in IKEA doing a little furniture shopping. Okay guys, we looked at a lot of different kitchen setups. IKEA, we used to come here all the time when I was a little kid, so this feels like very nostalgic, but we've been trying to get out for the past 5 minutes and it's a maze. Wait, have we been over here? No? Okay y'all, we made it out and we headed to the food court. We used to get breakfast here or brunch after church. Breakfast after church. Yeah, in between services at church. When I was younger. Yeah, but they have so much more on their menu now. They have like halibut, plant-based, falafel, so much stuff. We're trying to find the hot dogs and the pizza. We figured out what we're getting. We literally sat at that kiosk for like 5 minutes trying to figure out because there's a lot of stuff on there, but we got a mix and match hot snack combo that came with a pizza, a hot dog, and a beverage, and then you could like modify the hot dog, so we got the plant-based hot dog. My mom said that apparently the hot dog we used to get was the plant-based one, not the veggie one. So we're gonna see, and then we did fried onions to the side. My older sister said we used to get the pickled onions on it, or pickled cabbage, but they didn't have it. But there was a lot of food options, surprisingly, for like vegetarians, so that's a win. But we were just looking at the jams, because they have lots of like niche flavor jams. Orange and elderflower.
Because the one this morning was Philippians, no, that was
Proverbs.
Proverbs 3:5. That was Wednesday. Yeah, 4:13. Yep. And then it was saying because David.
Okay, good morning, guys. It's the next day. We're up and getting dressed for church. I have my outfit on. I'm trying to figure out if I want to zip this dress up a little bit more. My mom got me this like 2 years ago for Christmas, and it's super cute. But we're just doing a little fragrance. I'm super just blessed to be able to go to church and worship with other believers and come together at a time like this. It has been a really just crazy couple past weeks, and in America and in just like personal life as well. So just really blessed that I have Sundays to come to. Of course I have my family community to come to, but Sundays just hit a little different. The older you get, the more it's like, I need this, you know. But I'm gonna just do Mod Vanilla. And then I picked up this honeycomb perfume mist from Bath and Body Works. I think Fine Fragrance Mist. So it was a different title, so I was intrigued by it, and it was also on sale. So I got that along with my like not annual, but like semi-monthly hand sanitizer restock, because before classes start up I needed to get some more of those. But I'm just doing 3 spritz of Mod Vanilla. This is my favorite vanilla. I feel like I literally always have this scent on. It's because I have the perfume and the body mist version of it. So if I'm not wearing the perfume, I'm wearing the body mist. If I'm not wearing the body mist, I'm wearing the perfume. But I wanted to see how this mod would pair with this honeycomb scent, because this honeycomb scent smelled really good and sticky and sweet, but still quite mature. And that's what I'm leaning towards more these days. But also, what a better occasion to test it out other than church, you know? It smells really good. But we're about to head to church. I just have this brown number on today, and I wore the taupe Annie pantyhose, and they're so cute. Like the taupe is tauping. It really look brown. Let me show y'all. Like, this is proper matching, proper giving brown. I'm here for it. But y'all, it is so cold. I didn't know what the heck that was in the back of my seat, y'all. Oh my gosh. But y'all, it is so cold in Texas. Like, this is ridiculous. And remind me next time I'm out to look for a proper coat for church, because these coats, I don't have a black one, and I need to just have a black church coat, because this gray is cute when I'm wearing black. If I'm wearing any other color, but black matches everything too. So it's like, I need a black coat for church and just stop rotating, because I have this coat and then a tan one and then a red one. But like I said, last time I bought coats for real, my mama bought them for me, and I don't know where she shopped at, because them coats still is, they're just they're getting a little short on my arms. That's also why, because I'm like, I don't know if I'm growing or what the heck's happening.
Characteristics of friendship we need to unpack. The key characteristic of biblical friendship is that you can have affection for someone without being overly possessive of them.
Happy Sunday. Sermon was real good. What's that last thing he said? Yeah, the sermon was on friendship between David and Jonathan, which is like the sweetest friendship like in the Bible. It's just so sweet. But of course, to wrap it up, he was just talking about how the like greatest friendship we'll ever have is Jesus, and how Jesus will always come get you. Like, he that type of friend you could be like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but can you pull up? And he gonna pull up and help you. But we got a little snack after, or breakfast rather, after church. We always go to like a morning service, and I don't know, morning services hit better than like afternoon, like, I don't know, the later services, because you're really out of church like super early. But we got breakfast. I went and got a matcha lemonade, but the last time I got a matcha lemonade from this place, it was way too sweet. So this time they did half lemonade, half sparkling water, and then the normal like scoops of matcha, and it's a lot better, because I don't know, I told y'all, ever since I've started making matchas at home, I'm just really picky about actually tasting the matcha and not drinking a bunch of sugar. I'm sure there is still sugar in this, of course, but it's a lot less than like the normal one, because last time I got it, y'all, it was so sickly sweet. I was like, I can't even taste the matcha, and I'm actually starting to really enjoy the taste of matcha. So got that, and then I got a breakfast burrito from them, and it's so good, because oh my gosh, y'all, Dutch Bros does not have matcha lemonade no more. But Dutch Bros don't got their matcha lemonades no more. So I have no idea what I'm going to do other than just make more at home. That's a good thing, though. I'm going to save more money. But I was like, what? We went there yesterday before we went to IKEA, and they just discontinued it. And she was like, yeah, we just don't have them. Not enough people were getting them. Y'all know I was getting them every time. Okay, y'all, we're back at the beauty supply. I told my mom about the stockings because I have the taupe pair on today. We're back in there to see if we can find some pairs for her. Okay, y'all, we're back home. We're in my fridge. I just finished meal prepping, so I wanted to show y'all everything with meal prep. We're currently watching the Texans versus Patriots game, so you know I had to wear my little state. Okay, so I meal prepped some tuna salad, then I meal prepped some kind of fried apples. This is gonna be an oat or yogurt topping. Then I meal prepped some oats, so these are just a bunch of plain oats. So my idea with that is I'm just gonna measure them out. It's a half a cup as a serving size, and then top it with a little bit of Greek yogurt, a little bit of apples. We tried that last week together, and it was actually pretty good, so decided that'll be my meal prep breakfast. And then I meal prepped all of my lunches. So for the lunch, this is just some roasted vegetables. This is potatoes, carrots, onions, and then some shrimp. And then I have some braised soy sauce, sesame oil, tofu, and then my mom like stir fried some vegetables, so I popped those in there. It's broccoli, carrots, cabbage, more shrimp, because the serving size on the shrimp that we got is 15 pieces, so I just had to split up the shrimp with flavor, because I actually am not the biggest fan of shrimp. But y'all know I say I'm like the worst pescatarian ever, because I really struggle to eat fish, so I'm trying better. Oh, the Texans lost? Okay, then the last thing I prepped were these oatmeal bars. I just want to try this recipe out on Pinterest. It was 2 bananas, a cup of oatmeal, like raw oats, chocolate chips, almond butter, and then you bake it for 20 minutes on 350 degrees. Yeah, and I just drizzled some honey on top. You could also add protein powder and stuff, but I thought that would not taste good. But my family said this tastes pretty good. These are supposed to be breakfast bars, but I don't think I'm gonna like probably take these out because you need to heat them up because there is bananas in them. But I made those and they actually came out a lot better than I thought, so decided to show you guys those. But that's everything that I meal prepped. And then I also did just some like random little veggies for the rest of my family. Since I was already roasting veggies, my mom had some radish that she wanted me to roast, so I did radishes, like carrots and potatoes. So radishes, carrots, and potatoes. But the tea with this one is that I used a different type of carrot with the stuff that I roasted for my family. I used whole carrots, like the long carrots that you see like bunnies eat. Not trying to be funny. And those taste like sweet potatoes when you season them and like kind of cook them. But if you use baby carrots, like the tiny little ones that you probably got in school lunch, those do not taste like sweet potatoes. Like those taste like carrots, you know? And my mom was telling me it's because of all the chemicals that they put in those tiny little mini carrots. Because when I tell you these like whole carrots, they taste so much better. I'm a believer. Like I believe that like whole carrots are better than the tiny mini ones because they taste so much different. But then like I said, we did radish in there, then potato, and I think that's about it. So that is kind of all that I meal prepped. Just want to show you guys because y'all know I'm working on cooking, and meal prepping is like helping me exercise that cooking bone to get like more confidence in cooking. So okay, next order of business is cleaning up my room because the first day of the semester starts tomorrow. But I'm also, in complete transparency, already praying over the week because I don't know why, I'm just a little like antsy about the week starting, and I feel like I'm scared. And I'm at also a phase in my life where I can say that I'm nervous but still trust God. But I've also told you guys that I used to struggle with nervousness really, really bad, and since giving my life to Christ, like nervousness, I realized that it's just like I'm gonna feel it in my body, but mentally I'd be fine. But like physically, like I'll be feeling like sweaty and clammy, but mentally I'm like, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Yeah, I think I also showed you guys when we were in the Burlington that they had a lot of Christian kind of merch in there. I don't know what you call those, Christian street style items, I guess. And they had this top. Super cute. It just says make heaven crowded, and then on the back it says living proof of a loving God, 1 John 4 verses 9 through 10. So I got this. It is the brand On Fire. And I saw, my older sister actually told me that people were finding them at Burlington. So check your local Burlington for some cute Christian merch.
I want to remind us what James 2:17 says. It says, what faith without works is dead. Things complete. We step outside of these works and take that faith that we're taught in the Sunday after
Change has never been easy. It takes persistence and determination and requires us all to speak out and stand up for what we believe in. As we honor Dr. King today, let's draw strength from his example and do our part in his legacy.
Okay, this is kind of random but kind of not. I found these nail strips at Burlington over the weekend and I put them on last night, and they actually were super easy to do and they're really cute. I just did the gray pack, and it's like a silver kind of accent nail, and I want to keep a reference of what they look like in the beginning because I want to test them out this week. So this is how they look. Okay, I didn't put them on perfectly, so on some of the sides there's like bare nail because I just did not put them on perfectly. But then today in Walmart I also found them. So the cure ones, so you put them on like the sticker, but then you cure it, and then after you cure it you file it, and they're still supposed to last up to 14 days. They just come in kind of cuter styles. So Sally Hansen had a version these about, and then I found this brand that had the longest like kind of longevity promise. It said last up to 14 plus days, and on the back of the box it says they don't recommend you keep these on your nails longer than 20 days. Are you telling me that these could last 20 days? Is that what you're telling me? Because that's crazy. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try these out. But also look at how cute these are. And these were marked down for, I think, $2.50. Let me look at my receipt. These were marked down for $3.50. These were marked down for $3.50. So I was like, hold up. But do you see how cute these are? What the world? Like, that's like proper like nail art. I was like, what? But these also, you have to get under the LED and cure them for, I think, only 60 seconds. 45 seconds, excuse me. So 45 seconds. So we're gonna have to try these out with each other over the next couple weeks and see which ones last. Like I said. All right, guys, we just finished our first day back at work. I have literally just like completely given up on filming because it's just too difficult to do, but it's a good day. It's really, really cold. Guys, we're back home and I had to rush to my laptop because it's also the first day of classes. So we're in a Zoom meeting. Ooh, this is like so, I didn't even get a second to like sit or eat or nothing. Welcome to the real world. But we changed out our clothes. It is several hours later. Just finally finished my class meeting. Don't ask me about that class. Don't ask me about that class. I don't want to talk about that class. I just laid out my outfit for tomorrow, so I'm praying it doesn't look frumpy. This is the vision. This brown turtleneck, my gingham pants y'all have seen 1,000 times, and then I just have my black Mary Janes. I don't have much to talk to y'all about really today. I am quite tired. I'm about to eat dinner. I need a meal prep my breakfast for tomorrow. All my meal prep meals were really good today. I actually could have packed a little bit more because I thought I packed way too much low-key, but I did in fact work out this morning before going to work, so maybe I'll try to like capture more of my morning moments with you guys during my work days, because I would love to still keep you guys up to date on my life and keep the 30-minute vlogs, just because it feels like a little special treat to me too, of like I can really talk to y'all and just like chat with the girls. Good morning, it's the next day and we don't look frumpy. Okay, so what I had to do though, I had to kind of figure out what I was going to do with this silhouette, because this sweater is very oversized, but it's a full-length sweater. That's been my hack recently, is just sizing up in clothes to get a full-length version, because nowadays though it's so hard to find full-length sweaters at an affordable price, and everything's cropped. So this is like a little bit like a larger size sweater than I would normally buy. This is a large. I usually buy mediums in my shirts just because I also have a long torso, but since it was quite like large just overall, it was an oversized sweater as well, I put a belt on to cinch the waist so I wouldn't look frumpy, and then I just have my gingham pants on and then my Mary Janes, like I said. So a little bit later, just finished up. The Lord's been very kind today. We got to work on time. Early is on time, so we got to work early, aka on time. And then also it's been raining all day, and as soon as I got off it stopped raining, so we're not gonna be stuck in the rain. I am very ready though for a nap. I really want a nap because it's so dreary and rainy. I may watch a movie or something. I did another Bible time during my lunch break too, and it was tea. I read 2 Samuel today, and we're actually reading Samuel at church, so it's actually pretty fitting. But I'll talk to y'all when we get to the house. Okay, hey guys, we are finally back home. We did some grocery shopping because there's supposed to be a big winter storm, but changed out my clothes and I got on my knees and prayed because it's been a long day. Just know, like, anytime you enter a new environment, the devil loves to play with the people that are already in that set environment, because as a Christian, you should not be walking into an environment and it stay the same. You should be walking into the environment and the attitude has to shift, the tone has to shift, the energy has to shift, because now a child of God is walking into the room and the Holy Spirit is with them. And so I'm just really thankful that I have godly community around me that will remind me, hey, watch your back. Hey, remember you are God's child and the enemy is going to try to attack you and do little schemish things that you're not even thinking of because you don't think like him. And so I'm just really thankful that I have godly community. So as soon as I got home, I got on my knees and I prayed over just myself and all the attacks that the enemy could just be trying to throw my way and festering already, because he hates when he sees a child of God being a child of God and preserving and purifying settings and spaces and spheres that the Lord is placing them in. Y'all, it's a bit later. Please ignore my red nose. I just sneezed. I don't know what's going on with me. But I have my sushi, and then we got some like Cheesecake Factory bread from Walmart. It was on sale. We did a bunch of grocery shopping like I told you guys. And then I have some chocolate covered cashews, because why not? But my Fashion Nova package came. But let me show you real quickly what I got from Fashion Nova, like I said. So the first thing I got is this medium cream long sleeve sweater. Pretty good quality. It's quite larger than I thought. Then I got a short sleeve cardigan. This is a short sleeve cardigan. Super cute. I got another long sleeve cardigan in beige. This one, it's a different fabric than the first one. It's not as soft. And then I got another sleeveless sweater in eggplant. And I just thought the color was gorgeous. Like, okay, good morning, guys. We're about to head out. This is one of the short sleeve sweaters that I got from Fashion Nova. Wearing it with just some like bigger, baggier jeans. And then I have my silver flats on again, but I just put these fun little socks on. So yeah, that's the outfit. Quite casual today, but I think it still looks pretty office appropriate. We made it to the office, and I'm here quite early, so I have time to go to a cafe that's literally super close. And it's so like rainy and dreary out, but this is my favorite type of weather. I don't know why. I just love when it's like super dreary. But I actually also am really excited about today. I was watching Emmy Moore's podcast when I got ready, and I didn't have time to tell you guys about it. But she was just talking about how when you are a child of God and when you have faith, expect for things to get hard, because the enemy hates your faith, but the Lord trusts you with your faith, so he gives you more challenges to keep refining that. And it was just really encouraging, and I want to share with you guys what I like kind of took away from that, because it was just like very encouraging. And it just reminded me, like, anytime life feels hard or anytime it feels like I'm just getting challenge after challenge, because I told you guys yesterday was like a little bit of a rough day, a little discouraging, to be frank and tell you like honestly. And it's just because the Lord is closing doors that he simply does not want me to enter anymore. And it's just interesting, you know, but it's a trial. It's just gonna refine my faith, and I'm super excited for the refinement. Okay, y'all, we are officially off. I'm ready to get in my bed. Okay, good morning, guys. I am feeling super blessed today, okay? It's my day off, so I'm feeling blessed because of that, but also just feeling blessed of all the lessons that the Lord has showed me this first week so quickly. Like, I don't think I realized, and this is a dig at myself, that when I don't have a full schedule, I will put God off, and it's so easy to put God off. But when my schedule is full, when my schedule is packed to the brim, I'm like thirsting and yearning for at least 30 minutes with the Lord. And I'm just so thankful that the Lord has helped me have that experience this week, where I was itching for some scripture. I was itching for some worship music. Like, but also with that, I want to say that the private moments you have with the Lord, those set you up for your public walk with him. So if you're not listening to him in the private, if you're not seeking him in the private, your public is gonna be crazy. And just think about that. But also, like, listening to the Lord is key for the little things, especially because you just really don't know when you're a Christian what he gonna get you up to for the day. Like, you really don't know what type of blessing he gonna make you be for somebody, and you gotta listen to him. Because, random example, he told me to put my wallet in my front pocket a couple days ago when I was going into work. And I didn't do it because I was like, why does it feel like I'm supposed to be putting my wallet in the front? I was like, that's so weird. I never put my wallet in the front. So I didn't do it. I'm rolling up to work. I see a homeless person, and I couldn't get my wallet. It's in the backseat. I'm reaching, trying to get it out my wallet. I'm digging in my purse, and they walk by. And I said, the Lord told me to put my wallet in the front part of my bag, and so I could give her some change. Like, I felt so bad, and I was like, you know, that's my lesson. When the Lord is telling me to do random little things, put stuff random places before I head out and go into the world, I'm gonna listen to him, because I have no idea how he was trying to set me up for the day to honor him. And
It says you're supposed to be giving to the needy. You're supposed to give to the poor when you have it.
Okay guys, I got a strawberry cream matcha. So it's strawberry puree and then strawberry cold foam. And they said they don't use like a sweetened matcha, and that's like make or break for a good matcha. This matcha is tea. I was telling y'all, or I was trying to tell y'all in the shop that they use an unsweetened matcha. My older sister asked, and you can tell because when there's a sweetened matcha, you can't taste no matcha flavor at all. But also it gets so sweet over time because matcha is that type of like drink powder that if you put sweetener in it first, it's not going to taste super sweet, but the more you drink it, I feel like it just adds in sweetness level, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's just really deceiving. So if you ever make a matcha or taste a matcha that doesn't taste super sweet on first sip, don't add no more sugar, just keep sipping and it's going to get sweeter. I don't know how to explain that or what the science is behind that, but that's just how it is. But this one's really good. It's a strawberry cream matcha, so it's strawberry cold foam in it and then strawberry puree. And I've made strawberry and raspberry and blueberry syrups at home, and they're kind of close to purees, so you just do equal parts sugar to fruit. So that's where my sugar is coming in at, but it's actually not that sweet at all. I think the blueberry matcha that I got from them over the weekend is actually like sweeter than this, and this is the blueberry matcha. My older sister got it today, and it's actually quite good. So that's a little hack though for their matchas. If you go someplace and they have matcha lattes, just ask them if their matcha powder is already sweetened, and if it is, just know you're taking a gamble and it may not be that good. Ooh, okay, so I'm currently updating my Notion. I have not updated my Notion in a while, but it's basically like a website that you can share with people and they can copy it and edit it to their own liking. But instead of doing that, because I feel like nobody uses Notion for that anymore, I'm kind of using this as my landing page for any of like the links, clothing items, anything that I use regularly in my videos. I'm gonna keep all of it in this Notion and try to do my best to keep it all there. So if I ever mention something, check this Notion out and then like leave a comment if it's not on there. So I put like everyday basics that I've been wearing, shoes, bags, where I get my church clothes from, my non-tarnishable jewelry, my favorite Bible resources, Bible plans that I love, and then I even have a Pilates like section with all my favorite free YouTube Pilates that are certified instructors, and then paid Pilates certified instructors that I've used as well. And I just linked all of it in here, so if I ever mention something, or if I'm ever doing something like working out or using a recipe that like I mention often, check this Notion template out to see if I have it on there so you can get more information. But if not, leave a comment and I'll try my best to keep this updated, because this is like my landing page, because I didn't want to make a ShopMy, because ShopMy I earn commission and I'm just trying to share with you guys what I'm using. I'm not trying to make money off of that. So this is like my solution to that, but this is gonna live in my bio, so you can click on it and just flip through all the stuff if you're ever looking for something specific. Like, yeah, I have everything down to like my everyday shoes that I wear, and they're broken up to like walkable everyday shoes to church shoes, work shoes, and stuff like that, just because I feel like I mention a lot of stuff, but a lot of the stuff that I buy and wear are like basics that anybody I feel like could use, and you know, it's not niche items like that. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that I told you guys that. I'm still updating now, but if y'all check this out and see that I'm like, I forgot to mention something that you're just curious about, let me know, because I don't even know if I want to do like a books and media one of like my favorite K-dramas and my music and stuff. I don't know, I may do that. It's kind of fun. It's like very, I don't know, healing to organize a bunch of information about yourself. Okay, we're at Taco Bell because Taco Bell has a new menu kind of layout. It's like maybe 6 or 7 new things, but they had like a bunch of new kind of fun burritos and stuff. So I got the Lux box, which they said was limited, but the boxes are always a better deal if you're going to Taco Bell. And my sister was just talking about it, like the healthier swaps is just to swap out any of the meat with beans. They have seasoned beans and black beans. I personally really like their black beans. The box is secured. There's so much stuff in here, but I think this is the Discovery box, and I got it because it comes with a steak grilled cheese burrito, and the grilled cheese burrito, you're good, The grilled cheese burrito is my favorite burrito, but it is $6 on its own. This whole box was $8, and it comes with 2 other tacos and cinnamon twists, so it's a better deal to get it in a box. But I just swapped the steak for beans, and the grilled cheese burrito is just so good. Alright guys, that is going to be the end of this vlog at my Taco Bell. I'm currently watching a new K-drama, and this actually came out a couple years ago. It's called Behind Your Touch. It's about a woman who can see the future when she touches the tushy. It's very like chaotic but really lighthearted, and a great drama just to turn on when I want something kind of head empty, but also there's like a detective, so fun plot. But thank you guys for rocking with me for another week, and I'll see you guys next time.